Good evening. Our top story this hour: a nation mourns as we approach the second week since the disappearance of beloved corporate mascot, Bew Bew the bouncing monkey child. Bew Bew was last seen with supermodel girlfriend Nyastiashia at the couple's Malibu home late last month. Authorities are asking anyone with any information about anything whatsoever, please call their hotline and help them to learn something about anything to do with this tragedy. Around the globe, crowds are gathering in vigil to show support for their beloved hero. Many will remember Bew Bew first entered the spotlight in the role of Scarlett O'Hara in the television remake of Gone with the Wind. Also this hour, the new diet craze that has taken Hollywood by storm, and 5 reasons why you will fall fast in love with the fantastic new food fad yourself. But first, a word about this. Hey, now it's Friday, and I am a zero non-Phyrexian germ creature token, and this is my top 5 favorite tattoos, Magic the Gathering cards, or whatever I'm talking about this week. This week's list starts out with the Papercraft Decoy. This artifact creature frog is from the Kamigawa Neon Dynasty set. This was painted by Brian Valeza. I'm very fond of this card. I like card draw for any reason. The thing's just cool. I think it'd be cool if there were more like origami artifact creatures. You can make like a tribal. But at any rate, this is just he's just a cute little frog. He will slit your fucking throat. My next card this week is the Chief of the Foundry. This thing originally come to us in Magic Origins. Awesome painting by Daniel Lundgren. But then it was reissued for Kaladesh in the box set, painted by Jung Park. Awesome, amazing take on this thing. I just think it's such a creative creature, I don't really want to call it a human setup. It's a centipede. How about that? That's a little easier to go with. Very inventive creature. Very cool for your artifact tribal. I love this card. Center of the list this week, the legendary Traxos, Scourge of Krug. This card is so good. This came to us originally in Dominaria, painted by Lius Lasahido. Such an awesome, cool card. This is probably my favorite version. I see the gears and all that. This is amazing. There was a reissue for the online promo when MTG, not the current arena, but in the old one comeback, we got this version by Titus Lunter, which is a really spectacular, because really like silver and whatnot. But then there's this super cool reissue that came around for the Brothers War in one of the Commander sets by Aldo Dominguez. This card, visually, you just cannot go wrong with a Mecha Dragon. Coming around the bend, it's the Dark Steel Colossus. Oh my gosh, this thing. First issued in the Dark Steel set. This painting by Carl Critchlow was also reissued for the M10. This thing is the epitome of diesel punk for me. I don't know. He's got these cool eyes and whatnot. He kind of reminds me of the Shadow of the Colossus. Colossi, if it were. This was also reissued in a secret layer. This cool painting by Hector Ortiz, very action-packed, very dynamic, dramatic picture. That is cool, man. Like I say, the epitome of diesel punk, the Dark Steel effing Colossus. And this week's headliner is the Platinum Angel. I love this card so much. This first come to us in Mirrodin. It was later reissued for a secret lair drop in this version by Chris Ron. Got the little more realistic statue made of platinum kind of look to it. And this is really cool because there was a Masterpiece series, and this come from that by Victor Adam Minguez. This is a gorgeous card, but for me, it's always going to be that first run, that Mirrodin. This was the first card I ever really took notice of. This card is incredible. The Platinum Angel. In its heart lies the secret of immortality. This was the first time I ever really got into magic art, and I now see why. I'm looking at the card for the first time, and it's Brom! 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 This card is incredible. I can't stop singing the praises. It's so good. It's so awesome. The style, the shapes, the colors. We interrupt this broadcast with urgent breaking news. Bu, the bouncing monkey child, has been found. Miraculously, the child has appeared outside the temple complex of the Great Pyramids in Giza, Egypt, at a local Applebee's, where the star was spotted having lunch with Elvis Presley and a space alien. Sources tell us that the space alien has met with Elvis Presley out of hiding and Bu to disclose the truth about the future of Earth. It turns out that after all the fake apocalypses we've all had to live through for the last 50 years, this is finally upon us. I'm getting word that we have footage coming in from the International Space Station just outside the planet Earth. It seems there are, in fact, meteors on approach to destroy our world. Shocking footage streaming in from all over the world. We are receiving reports of mass destruction, rivers of fire, genitals bleeding, and teeth gnashing of their own accord. Ladies and gentlemen, this appears to be the apocalypse, the Armageddon, the biblical end of times. It seems there are only few moments left now for all of us, the planet Earth, the human race. This is your one chance to reach out to your friends, your family, your loved ones, and let them know that www.germ.tattoo has fantastic deals on really savvy, fashionable merchandise. There is a lot of good stuff. We have only got a few moments left, so this is your last chance to log in and get yourself a t-shirt or a comic book. Now remember, many will have you believe that you can't take it with you into the afterlife, but the Egyptian pharaohs would beg to differ, and those guys built the friggin' pyramids. Do you really think you're smarter than them?